Good evening and welcome to this Google Hangout. We're going to get started here in just a minute. If you're just joining us, grab a pen and paper, take some notes. Again, we're about to get started. If you just joined us, again, grab a pen and paper, take some notes. We are live. You can shoot a text message out to people that you've invited. Let them know that we're getting started. You can send them the link. So there's two links. I posted a Google Plus link or a Google Hangout link. I also posted a YouTube link. Either one of those links should let you see the presentation. Kind of depends on what you're using to log in. If you're using a computer or a phone or whatever the case may be, if one of those doesn't work, if the Google Hangout doesn't work, use the YouTube link. If the YouTube link doesn't work, use the Google Hangout link. So either way, plug in however you can. So again, Google or YouTube, either way. The link is on our team Facebook group. So if you're a consultant, the link is on our team Facebook page. Okay. So again, good evening. We're about to get started here. If you just joined us, welcome aboard. Again, you can send the link, the Google Hangout link or the YouTube link. You can send them out to people right there from your page. I'm gonna move this up there a little bit higher. Sorry about that. Okay. So again, we're gonna get started here in just a second. Welcome. Again, you can send the link out to people from the Google Hangout link or the YouTube link from the Facebook page, and we're gonna get started. Again, we're doing this every night. Now, this is probably our last time. This is actually literally one of the last Google Hangouts that are last Google Hangout on airs in the world, because Google Hangout on air is no longer going to exist as of tomorrow. It will be YouTube Live. So Google Hangout, this is one of the last ever Google Hangouts on air ever in the world, because as of September 12th, Google Hangouts will become YouTube Live. And so we'll be doing this every night, but we'll probably do it from YouTube Live. If we don't do it from YouTube Live, if we use a webinar service, we will post that on our Facebook page. So welcome, you guys. If you're just joining us, I hope you guys like my Browns t-shirt. Today was the Browns season opener, and we successfully kept our streak alive. We've got amazing streak. We've lost 12 season openers in a row. So I think that may be a record. So, you know, we're breaking records here in Cleveland with the Browns. This is an old Browns logo. If you guys don't recognize that, old Brownie. Anyway, let's get started. So my name is Isaac Carr. Clearly, I'm from Cleveland, Ohio, born and raised. And we are, I've been involved in the home-based business industry now for 15 years. I got involved when I was 24. My mentor, you know, long story short, I got involved because I wanted time freedom. I had a job. Somebody introduced me to a home-based business. I got involved part-time. I didn't quit my day job, but I met a mentor who was making like 80 grand a month when I met this guy back in 2001. And he showed me step by step how to build this type of business. After a year of meeting him, I was able to walk away from my job. After another year, I was making a six-figure income from home. And this industry has been a blessing for me. So now it's been 15 years. I've been able to help 30,000 people start their own business in 18 countries. And anyway, so this is what I do now. I've been blessed to be on the board of 2 different home-based businesses. And we're just launching a new project, which is what this Hangout is about. So I'm going to share some information with you guys really quickly. I want you to just really eliminate any preconceived notions you have about the home-based business industry, because I'm telling you, it's totally blessed my life. Yeah, been doing it full time, been able to earn millions of dollars in the last few years. I'm not saying it's going to happen for you, just letting you know what happened for me. But this industry has been a blessing to me. So first of all, most people are kind of over the hype associated with the home-based business industry. What I mean by that is the magic shake that's going to make you skinny, the magic tea that's going to make you skinny, or the magic cream that's going to make all your wrinkles go away, or the magic pill that's going to make you 18 again, or just the get rich quick scheme where you're going to put in $20 and make $1 million. People are over that, but people still want to make money. They still want to make money, but they want to do it with something that's real. Now, don't get me wrong. Some people still want to be lied to. Okay, some people still want to, you know, believe in the magic mushroom from Madagascar is going to clean their colon and freshen their breath. But you know, the problem with those things is people join because they want to make money, but they don't stay on those products. In fact, the average person in America who gets on a diet is going to quit that diet in 19 days. Okay, that's the statistics. So, people want to make money, but they want to do it with something that's real, something where they can actually be proud of. We all spent years building our reputation. You don't want to throw that away in a week because trying to sell snake oil to your friends and family. So people want something real, something that's sustainable, where people can make a long-term income. That's important. And the objective here is to create financial independence for people. What I mean by financial independence is financial independence happens when we have more residual income than we have expenses. Now, in order to really achieve financial independence, you have to have residual income. And residual income is money that comes in every month, whether you get out of the bed or not. The problem with selling magic tea from the Philippines or magic root from Cuba that's going to cure all your diseases and make you skinny. The problem with selling products like that is that people will try them because everybody wants to be skinny in 5 minutes. But literally, again, the average person who starts any type of weight loss program in America is going to quit it in 19 days. So you can't build a long-term residual income with gimmick products. So the first thing that attracted me to this opportunity is there's no gimmicks, no hype, just real services that people can use long term, and that's the way that you create real residual income. Okay, so financial independence happens when you have more residual income than you have expenses. That doesn't make you rich, it doesn't make you wealthy, it just means that you no longer need your job. If you lost your job, all of your expenses will be paid from your residual income. You get residual income by acquiring assets. Assets are things that bring you cash. Okay, now the reason why most people in America are not financially independent is because they don't know that. They think that making more money means just getting more job, getting a better job or getting a second job or getting a third job, where the key to becoming financially independent is just having more residual income than you have expenses. Most people in America have zero residual income, and they've got $3,000, $4,000, $5,000 a month worth of expenses. Okay, and so as they get older, their expenses go up, but their residual income stays at zero. So that's the problem with the average American. So let's get right into it. How are we going about creating this residual income? Well, first of all, again, I told you guys that people are over the hype associated with the home-based business industry. But another thing that you should be looking for, other than a company that has viable services that everybody can use long-term, is timing. Timing is everything in business. You guys have heard that before, but it's true. You can join a company too late, and you can join a company too early. Too late means the company's already established, and people already are making a bunch of money, and there's people making millions of dollars, and there's building, people that drive around Lamborghinis. That's nice, okay? There's nothing wrong with joining a company like that, but chances are you missed it. The people who make that money are people who people got involved before that company became a buzz name out there, before everybody knew about the name. Okay, so it doesn't mean those companies aren't good. It just means that you probably missed that window of opportunity to make all the big money in that company. That's what that means, okay? So you can join a company too late. Doesn't make it a bad company. I mean, there's lots of companies out there, I'm not going to say any names, that are great companies, but they're old. You're not going to get people excited about joining something that people have known about for 30 years, or even 10 years, or even 5 years if the buzz is out there. And the second thing is you can join a company that's too early, too new, meaning that, oh, we're a startup, oh, we're about to blow this thing up. We got this magic root from Antarctica that if you rub it on your knees, it's going to make you see better, or you're going to be able to, it's going to clean your colon and freshen your breath. I mean, startups are risky because most of them don't ever work. Okay, so we all know, whether it's a home-based business or a traditional business, only 1 in a couple thousand small businesses that get started are going to make it to year 2 or 3. So it doesn't make sense to join a company that's hyping you up about what they're going to do in the future. It's enticing because people say, well, you could be first. This is going to be $1 billion company. Everybody's going to know about it, and then you can have a chance to get in at the ground floor. Well, there's a time where it's too early, meaning that the company has not established itself. It may be enticing, but again, 1 in 2 or 3,000 companies are going to make it to year 2 or 3. So if you're banking on that, you're basically playing the lottery. You might as well just go play the lottery. Okay. So the sweet spot is you want to be in a company that has established itself, meaning that they've already been around for a couple of years. They've already paid a lot of people. Their services already, or products already work, have been proven to work. But people don't know about it. If you ask 50 people if they've heard the name or they've ever heard of the company, they've never heard of the company. So it's kind of like the best kept secret. And that's where we are with this company. It's a company that's 2 years old. It's got a great track record. but nobody that you know has heard of it. That won't be the case, just 18 months from now, because you guys know today in the social media age, things grow really quickly. But right now, nobody you know knows about it. Okay, that's important. Now, let me get right into it. I mean, the company is called MWR Life. I'm not a big proponent of selling products or services or trying to recruit people. I believe that this industry is amazing because you don't have to try to sell. A lot of people think if I join a home-based business, I've got to learn how to sell, or I've got to be good at selling, or if I got to go out and recruit people. You don't have to do either. The way that I've made all the money I've made and been able to work from home for 15 years and be able to wear t-shirts and sit in my house and make money is not because I'm smarter than anybody or I worked harder than everybody else. It's just because basically of a concept that my mentor taught me years ago. It's called Metcalfe's Law. Metcalfe's Law says that the value of a network is equal to the number of users squared, which basically just means that people who are wealthy make money based on networks. Okay, so Mark Zuckerberg is worth $30-some billion. He's only like 32 years old, but his value is based on the number of people in his network. Now he's got, like, I don't know, 500 million people are on Facebook now, but he's worth $30 billion because there's 500 million people that are users in his network. Okay, so he's actually underpaid because 500 million squared is way more than whatever he's worth, $30 billion. What I'm saying that to say is that everybody on this, listening to this webinar or watching this webinar already has a huge network. You already have a network. You already have lots of people that you are friends with, and they have friends. So let's say you have 200 Facebook friends and they have 200 Facebook friends. Well, that's 40,000 people right there, just your friends and their friends. If you have 1,000 Facebook friends and they have 1,000 Facebook friends, that's 1 million people, just your friends and their friends. The problem is you got network, but you don't have users. Again, Metcalfe's Law says the value of a network is equal to the number of users squared. Now you have a network, the problem is we don't have users, but we are making millions of dollars for other people in their networks. For example, again, we've all helped Mark Zuckerberg make that $30 billion because Mark Zuckerberg didn't have any friends. If you watch the movie about his life or about the start of Facebook, Mark Zuckerberg didn't have any friends. So he used our friends. We're the ones that went out and shared and downloaded or uploaded our email contacts and our phone contacts and invited those people to Facebook. We built the network, but he got paid. Most of us have done it in restaurants. We've talked. We went to a restaurant. We really enjoyed it. We shared it with other people. We told other people about it, and they went. Some of them went to the restaurant. And they loved it, and they shared it with other people who shared it with other people. Now there may be hundreds of people who go to that restaurant based on your referral, and you can't even get a free refill when you go back. So again, we already share things all the time: TV shows, apps, all types of things. The challenge is that we don't necessarily get paid for that. Okay, I shouldn't say we don't necessarily. We don't get paid for that. We just share our network. So again, most people don't quite understand that concept because the average American is an employee, and employees are used to getting paid for their time. They trade their time for a company's dollars, but wealthy people use other people's time. Okay, and that's what I'm talking about, the network. But you guys already have a network. You just have to learn how to monetize it. So let's get right into it. Our company's called MWR Life. I'm about to share my screen with you guys and share some slides with you. It's going to be really quick here. Screen share. Sorry, screen share. And there we go. Okay. Let's make this happen here. Okay, so the company's called MWR Life, in Shore, Florida. Our goal is to help everyone live the preferred lifestyle. We all know people want to become financially independent, which of course helps them create peace of mind and time freedom. Unfortunately, most people don't know what financial independence means. I just explained that to you guys. It means you have more residual income than you have expenses. Of course, most people in America are living check to check. You guys don't need to know that. You already know that. Our company is founded in 2014 in June, so we just turned 2 years old in June. Already one of the top 100 fastest growing companies in Florida. We launched MWR Life Cares in 2016, so a portion of all the proceeds of MWR Life go to help children in need, which is exciting. And we were ranked in the top 85 global direct selling companies, which is exciting as well. Like I said, we're headquartered in Aventura, Florida, but we just also opened up a headquarters in Toronto, a Canadian headquarters in Toronto, Ontario, a few months ago. Okay, this is the owner and CEO, Yoni Ashraf, who is part of the reason why I joined the company, because I knew him from I was on the board of another company, and he was one of the vendors and just really was impressed with him. Gentleman was born in Israel, was raised in Canada, went to the Harvard of Business Schools in Toronto. And I mean, I should say the Harvard of Canada in Toronto, and went to business school in Toronto. I'm messed that all up, but amazing guy. I mean, built 2 multi-million-dollar companies prior to MWR. He is also those companies both still exist today. When he was 24 years old, he moved to Panama and built the largest real estate brokerage firm in Panama in 3 years. In his 20s, became a multi-millionaire in his 20s. So just amazing visionary leader who loves to help people. Yoni Ashraf. We are in the service sector, so we don't sell products. We sell services. And that's 80% of our economy today. Our economy used to be a product-based economy. Today, 80% services. And so basically, the idea here is positioning yourself. So services are taking over the world, and you want to position yourself between these millions of people that are searching for services and the massive demand for services globally. The benefit of services, of course, are they're delivered instantly. You don't have to ship anything. There's no shipping costs. You don't have to have a garage full of inventory. People can use the services immediately. Those are things. I've been in product-based businesses where I've had garage full of products or a room full of products and energy drinks and things like that. I'm not saying there's anything wrong with that, but having a service-based business is just a whole lot simpler. Okay, so we offer 2 services, Lifestyle Advantage and Life Essentials. Let's talk about Lifestyle Advantage. So just to give you an example before I get into this, let's talk about Netflix, for example. Netflix is a service-based company. So today the fastest growing companies in America are not product-based companies. They're service-based. So Amazon, Netflix, Uber, Snapchat, Instagram. These are the fastest growing companies in America. And none of them really reinvented the wheel or created anything new. They just made an old service simpler. Instagram just made the concept of sharing pictures a lot simpler and more efficient. Netflix just made the process of watching home movies simpler, less expensive, more efficient than Blockbuster. Uber just made the taxi industry a whole lot less cumbersome, a lot less expensive, and just a whole lot more streamlined. I mean, if you guys have used Uber, you know it's exponentially better than taking a taxi. And that's all that we do, is we take services that you guys are already very familiar with, we make them simpler, and we make them less expensive, which is why our company is growing so quickly. So Lifestyle Advantage is our first service. It's basically a savings program. You got 3 discount programs rolled into one plan, okay? The first is $500 in travel discounts. Now, we're not a travel business, okay? I know you guys have heard of travel businesses out there. I think most travel businesses exploit people. They exploit people's desire to travel, but most people don't travel. So just like a timeshare business will, you'll get $100 or to go watch a timeshare. They'll give you a free steak dinner or something. And then you go to a presentation. Next thing you know, you're spending thousands of dollars joining some timeshare, spending $100 a month. Because they exploit the fact that they know you want to travel, but most people don't travel. So they buy something or they join a travel home-based business, and then 2 years in, they're paying these monthly fees, and they haven't been anywhere. They haven't been on anywhere, but they still spend all that money. So here, MWR understands that most people are not going to travel on a regular basis. So this $500 that you can use towards hotels, condos, and resorts. If you don't travel, if you don't travel that month, they're going to allow you to roll that $500 over to the next month. So next month you've got $1,000. The following month you've got $1,500, et cetera, et cetera. You can bank up to $6,000 a year in travel discounts. And this is probably the service I use the most because I travel a lot. And so, like, when I go to Houston almost every other week, and I stay at the JW Marriott, which is right at the Galleria. It's a 4.5-star hotel. It's $260 a night normally. You can look it up online. I spend $89 or $99 a night there through Lifestyle Advantage. I mean, I went to New York a few months ago. We have a group in New York, and I stayed at a 5-star hotel in Manhattan at the West House Hotel on the Upper East Side, and it's a $600 a night hotel. I spent $130 a night, 4 nights. So I saved $400. I saved a total of like $1,600, which paid for my service for a couple of years. So that's that. Next up is $250 in shopping and dining dollars. So some people don't like to travel, or they do travel, but they also like to shop. I'm not a big shopper, but a lot of people, of course, shop a lot. And this is everything. There's 70,000 restaurants, over 300,000 local and national deals. And we're talking about everything from high-end things like a Gucci watch or a Michael Kors handbag, all the way to everyday items like dry cleaning and and car washes and things like that, and everything in between. Discount cards, gift cards, all of this. You get 250 shopping dollars every single month to use. And just like the travel portion, whatever you don't use is going to roll over to the next month. And these are just some examples of deals here. Let's skip through all this. And last but not least, you got $100 a month in grocery discounts. Now that may not sound sexy to you, but I love this portion of the lifestyle advantage because it's practical. Everybody may not travel, everybody doesn't buy Gucci watches, but everybody has to go grocery shopping. So $100 every single month in grocery discounts, and these are custom. So not like the junk mail you get every day with a bunch of different stuff that you're never going to use. These are custom. So you go on the website, you pick out things that you're already going to use, like I don't know, Frosted Flakes, Land O'Lakes, butter, whatever you already buy, and then you can print those discounts out from your computer, or you can have them sent to you in the mail. But these are custom things that you pick out, so you're saving $100 in groceries every single month. So if you spend $400 a month on groceries, now you can get that down to $300. So $500 in travel, $250 in shopping and dining, $100 in grocery discounts. That's $850 a month in discounts. That plan is $49 a month every single month, which is exciting. Of course, I've told you I've made my money on this for 2 years just from my first stay, but I save a few $100s a month in travel. Some people shop more and they save a lot of money in shopping, and some people use groceries more. My thing is travel, because I travel a lot. But I don't have a family yet, so for me, I don't spend a lot of money on groceries. I travel a lot, but some people get most of their discounts here in groceries, and some people use all of them. But the most important thing is that there's something there that everybody can use. It's not a niche product. Again, if you're trying to take advantage of your or trying to monetize your network, you want to have services that are universal. That somebody's going to find something that they can use. Okay, so that's Lifestyle Advantage. The next service is called Life Essentials. It's 10 services rolled into one plan. So these are more peace of mind services. Okay, these are things that are going to protect your family. These are all services that you guys are all familiar with already. We just made them all in one simple package and one price, and made it less cumbersome. So you have to call 10 different companies. You have one number to call, one bill. Okay, and it starts with 24/7 telemedicine. I'm just going to touch on these. I'm not going to go into detail for sake of time, but 24/7 telemedicine. We all know everybody needs access to doctors, but now you can call and talk to a doctor 24/7. You got something going on with your body, you got access immediately to talk to a doctor right away, and that person can write a prescription for you, send a prescription to your local pharmacy. That can save people from dying. I mean, lots of people die because they don't go to the hospital, they don't go to the doctor when they need to, when they have symptoms. Now they can talk to a doctor right away. Okay, 24/7 roadside assistance. I love this because it's not like other roadside assistance. It's limited AAA. You can only use that 3 or 4 times a year. Then you got to pay. If you use the roadside assistance from your car insurance, every time you use it, you're making a claim, and your insurance is going to go up. This is unlimited for you and everybody. You can use it for yourself and every car in your household, not just your car, your family car, your kid's car, your wife's car, your husband's car. 24/7 roadside assistance again, and again, it's unlimited and never going to go up. No matter how many times you use it, the price is not going to go up there. 24/7 personal assistant. If you want to book travel or book a dinner reservation or send someone flowers, you got a personal assistant that can handle stuff like that for you. Financial coaching, I love, because who doesn't need a coach to help them through financial situations? All of us have made big financial mistakes in the past that we wish we could get back. These people are going to help you make financial decisions. Not a financial advisor. Financial advisors will try to sell you something. I mean, they're going to give you advice, but their advice is going to be to buy their insurance or buy their securities. These coaches are never going to try to sell you anything. And then 24/7 tech support is kind of like your own private geek squad. So you got people, you guys know people mess up. Their computer messes up. The go-to right now is Best Buy's Geek Squad, but they cost an arm and a leg. I mean, you got a computer that's worth $50, because you bought it 5 years ago, maybe worth $25 now, and you take it to the Geek Squad, they want $200 to fix it. So here you got access to your own private tech support. It doesn't cost you anything. They'll fix your computer. If they can't fix it online, they will come to your house and fix that computer. And it's not going to cost you anything for that to happen. Okay, and then you got your own legal plan. So every time you have a legal situation, whether you get into it with an employer or you get into a car accident, you got an attorney you can talk to right then and there. That's huge. I mean, most people don't call an attorney when they have a situation because they don't think they can afford it. Now they have a professional they can talk to. They get an hour worth of consultation on unlimited matters. You got 300 legal situations this year. You got 300 hours of consultation. Identity theft protection, you guys all know what that is. $25,000 worth of identity theft protection. That's huge. If you go overseas and something happens to you medically, you get worldwide air medical evacuation. You're going to be life flighted to the nearest hospital, regardless of where you are around the world. And then a lot of people, again, you know, everybody pays taxes, of course, but people spend $200–300 to have somebody prepare their taxes for them. A lot of times you don't see that because it comes out of your return. But now, instead of having that done, this service is going to prepare and file your state and federal taxes for you every year at no additional charge, and that is again for forever. So you'll never have to pay that $200 every single year to get your taxes done. They're going to do that for you. They also give you advice on your personal and your business taxes. And last but not least, you got a $20,000 accidental death benefit. God forbid something happens to you, die in an accident, your family's going to receive $20,000. If you get dismembered, you lose your limbs or your sight or your hearing, your family's going to receive $20,000 in that scenario as well. Now, if you bought all these services separately, it would cost you hundreds of dollars. Then you got to pay 10 different bills. You got to call 10 different people. We basically put all these services in one neat package, and instead of paying a few $100s, you're going to pay $49 a month for this service. That works out to about $4.99 for each one of these services. That's insane. Where else are you going to get 24-hour access to doctors for $4.99 and roadside for $4.99? It's insane. So I love this plan because there's so much value here. We also offer some of these services a la carte. So if somebody doesn't want to get this entire package, they can get just 24/7 telemedicine for $19, or they can just get roadside assistance by itself for $19. They can get these services individually if they so choose. Okay, so those are our services. Lifestyle Advantage, that's the travel, shop, and dine. And then Life Essentials, it's the 10 services that we just talked about. Okay, now if you're a customer, if you don't want to join the business, you just want to get the service, you can try these services. The person who invited you onto this webinar has a promo code. They can give you that promo code, and you can try the services for free your first month. So there's no risk at all for that. If somebody just wants to become a customer, they don't want to become a consultant. And I believe we have the best referral program in the country, because most people, if you refer somebody, they give you maybe half off your next month, or your gym membership may give you $50 off next month membership dues if you refer someone here. If you refer 3 customers to either one of these services, if you're a customer and you're paying for $49, or even if you're just paying $19 for Lifestyle Advantage, if you refer 3 customers, your service is free, not just next month, forever. As long as you have 3 customers, as long as they're paying their monthly membership, you never have to pay your membership. If one of those people falls off, you can just replace them with another customer. But 3 customers and your service is free. That's incredible. If you're a consultant, you can get both of those services for a combined $89 instead of spending $99 for consultants. Okay, now let's talk about being a consultant. Now, if you just want to be a customer, again, you can get these services and you can refer people and you can get the services for free. I use the services all the time. They're amazing. They're simple. They save me a bunch of money. Why, again, I'm in this business, because I love what the company offers, and they're practical services. Not gotcha, get me quick. They're not gimmicks and magic potions. These are services that people are going to use for life. Okay, if you want to become a consultant, real simple. First of all, a consultant is somebody who basically just does what you guys already do. They refer people. They're not trying to sell anybody anything. They're not trying to recruit anybody. They're just sharing information with people. Everybody on this line already shares with people movies, TV shows. You share with people your favorite restaurant, but you don't get paid for it. You share with people. People go to that restaurant based on your referral, and they share with other people who share with other people. And you can't even get a free refill when you go back to that restaurant. So here we're just showing you how to get paid by doing things that you already do. Consultant, you get an amazing personalized website. You can put your picture on there if you want. You're going to get a comprehensive business center where you're going to have reports and things that you can pull up about your organization as you watch it grow. There's a lead capture system. This is a totally separate website that comes with your business that you can use to introduce people to this concept. You don't have to be good at recruiting. You don't have to be good at selling. You're just sharing information with people. This is a site you can share with people, and they can watch a whole presentation similar to the one that you're watching right now. We also have an app that allows you to share, whether you use Google or Apple, doesn't matter. You got an app that you can use to share information with people as well, and also tracks whether they've watched that information or not. We got training online. Of course, we also have training in person. We've got all the support that you need there. And of course, I told you this already, you got promo codes that you can give people or vouchers that allow them to try this service for free for their first 30 days. Okay, so 2 different packages that you can get started with as a consultant. The first one is $99. That gets you all the things that you see mentioned. You're going to get paid 9 out of the 11 ways. You're going to get your website. You get all this stuff. Out the door is going to be $158 when you include your service and everything. It's going to end up being like $158 right now. And they're actually going to let you try both services the first month for the price of one. So $158 out the door for that gold package. So one-time fee. Get you in the business, you're getting started. The platinum package is $299. Again, one-time fee. You're going to be eligible for all 11 ways that we get paid. Those free trial vouchers. You're going to get. You'll be eligible for our luxury vehicle club and all the stuff that you see pictured here. But you don't have to come in as a platinum. You can come in as a gold, and you can always upgrade to platinum within your first 60 days. But you have the money, it just makes sense. You can get it over with, get the platinum done, because now you're qualified for everything. But you know, starting off at gold is fine. You can always upgrade again within 60 days and upgrade to platinum by paying the difference. Now, we get paid daily. It's probably the most exciting thing about it. I'm not going to go through all the 11 ways we get paid. I'm really going to go through one. Most important thing is to understand that you're going to get this black MWR MasterCard in the mail, and you're going to get paid daily on that card. Okay, so every day your business grows, we get paid. Most companies pay every week or once every 2 weeks or once a month. We get paid every single day. Absolutely exciting. Okay, so as your business grows, you can transfer that money to your bank account if you want, or you can use it right off this card. Every time you get a customer, you get paid up front. You also get a residual income every month as that person pays their monthly membership fee. You're going to get paid a bonus every time somebody joins your business and becomes a consultant. You get paid a bonus. And again, we get paid daily. As people on your team go out and share, let's say you refer someone and they become a consultant and they go out and refer people. You're going to get paid bonuses every time that happens through Infinity. And as your team grows, you get promoted and those bonuses get bigger and bigger. Not just on people joining your business, but all of their customers. You get a residual income through Infinity as well. You also get a residual income on all the people who are on your team, not just the customers, but the people who are on your team. Again, they're paying for services as well. You're getting a residual income there as well. Okay, every time you refer someone, you get a 25% check match for the rest of their life. Is every time that person gets paid, you get a 25% match. Best car program in the industry. $500 towards a Mercedes, a BMW, or an Audi is the first tier. Second tier, $1,250 towards a Maserati, a Tesla, or a Range Rover. Or third tier, you can use that money towards crazy Rolls-Royce, Ferrari, or you can use that for a luxury home. If you want to use that for a home, you can use that as well. But let's talk about the things I want to get into. Fast Start bonus. In your first 2 weeks, if you refer 3 consultants, you can earn $250 if they become their golds, or $500 if they become platinums. I really want to skip here. If you get 3 people and they refer 3 people, you get a $1,000 bonus in your first 30 days. That's incredible. Let's talk about what I want to get into. This is the last thing, and I'm done here. We're done with the presentation. This is going to wrap up our presentation. It's our daily guarantee. This is everything I just mentioned about how we get paid. You can forget about that. If I confused you and you're not really you're not a numbers person, forget all that. If you can just remember this, then you'll understand. This is revolutionary, and this is why our business is absolutely exploding right now at the seams. And it's daily guarantee. We've already simplified the service thing. Again, most companies are selling some magic shake or some magic technology. I had somebody call me about some magic wristband is going to do it. People have all these magic things. The problem with magic things is that they're not duplicatable. They're not things that everybody are going to use. And they're definitely not things that everybody are going to use long term. These are services that people are going to use. We made them simpler. We made them less expensive. That's simple. That's something that everybody can do and you can be proud of, and you can use the services forever. Okay. We also made the business side of our referral program very simple. So again, think about it this way. You don't have to try to recruit anybody. You don't have to try to sell anything. Think about it this way. This is the simplest way to understand what I do. Instead of thinking about recruiting or selling, again, you're sharing, just like you share with people about your favorite TV show. Maybe you watch Power, maybe you watch Breaking Bad or whatever, and you share with your friends. You share a restaurant with your friends, you share a movie with your friends. You have 30, let's say you introduce me to 30 people. You share this information with 30 people. You're not trying to sell them, you're not trying to recruit them. You say, hey, I found something, I think you might want to take a look at. Check this out. Starts at 10 o'clock. You point to a webinar. You invite them to a briefing, or you introduce them to somebody like me. You're not trying to explain anything. Hey, I got somebody I want you to meet. I got something I think you want to take a look at. They watch the presentation, okay? Now, out of 30 people that you introduce to me, generally speaking, 6 of them are going to join the business. 6 of them are going to become customers, and the other 18 are going to say, no, I'm not interested, okay? That's totally fine, because now you've got 6 business partners, which means that you just made $250 right away. If they came in as a platinum, you may have made $500, but you just made a bunch of money, and you got customers, so you don't have to pay for your service. Remember I told you if you have 3 customers, your services are free, but you just got 6 customers because, again, you referred 30 people. 6 of them joined the business. 6 of them just became customers. So now you're making money, and you got your services for free. But here's where the magic really happens. Now the 6 people who just joined your business, they're going to turn around and introduce us to 30 people themselves. And they're going to get 6 people to say yes, 6 people who become customers, and 18 people say no. That's what? 36 more people just joined your business. And you're going to get paid when they join. You're going to get paid every month as their business grows. You're getting a residual income from all their customers, and so on and so forth. So the way this works, our daily guarantee program, if you sponsor 3 consultants, again, if you get 3 customers, your services are free. If you sponsor 3 consultants, you're going to get $150 a month in daily guaranteed income. $150 a month, or $5 a day, if you personally sponsor 3 consultants. That's not a whole lot of money, but it's guaranteed. Most people who are in a business, if they're selling vitamins or shakes or plasticware or makeup, if they have 3 people on their team, they're not making any money unless those people are going out and selling product every month. This is, if you have 3 people on your team, as long as they're active, which means they have one service, you're going to make $150 a month every month. Not if you get 3 new people every month, just the same 3 people. You sign up 3 people tomorrow, they get on this webinar tomorrow, you're going to get paid $150 a month. That's insane. But that is a guarantee. $5 a day doesn't sound like a whole lot of money, but what it does is it keeps people in your business. Most people quit home-based businesses because they're spending more money than they're making. They're not making any money. That's why they quit that makeup business, that jewelry business, that insurance business. They were spending more money than they were making. Here, anybody can go out and sponsor 3 people, and now they're making $150 a month guaranteed. They go out and sponsor 3 more consultants. Okay? I'm sorry. Your 3 people go out and sponsor 3 consultants, and now you're making $20 a day or $600 a month. All you have is 12 people on your team. That's it. 3 people who sponsor 3 people, and now you're making $600 a month. You don't actually need to have 12 people. You can have 3 people and have a whole bunch of customers. It's just based on customer points. But I'm just giving you an example of how you can get there. 12 people on your team, you got $20 a day, $600 a month. I'm telling you right now, there's people right now who have 12 people on their team in a lot of different home-based businesses. They're not making any money. Here, $600 a month. That's not a lot of money, but that's enough money for somebody's car note plus insurance. Here's what I want you to understand. You're already doing this. You've already referred a bunch of people to a restaurant who referred a bunch of people who referred a bunch of people. Now there's dozens of people who go to that restaurant because of your referral. You can't get a free refill. Here you're making $600 a month just by doing what you're already doing, referring people, okay? And so on and so forth. As your team starts to refer more people and get more customers, you're going to go from $20 a day to $30 a day to $50 a day to $100 a day guaranteed, all the way up to $1,000 a day, $30 a month, $30,000 a month, every single month, just for going out and doing what you're already doing, which is sharing. Again, most people in America, they don't think they have time. They don't think they have the skills for business. What they don't understand is wealthy people don't get paid for their time. People who live check to check are worried about time, because the way they've always made money is they've traded their time for a company's dollars. Wealthy people make money based on other people's time. So you don't need time. You just need to, again, you refer 30 people to me, 6 of them join the business. Now you're using those 6 people's time to make money. They refer 30 people, 6 more join. Well, they each get 6. That's 36 more people whose time you're using. Wealthy people make money from other people's time. You don't need time. Some people say, well, I don't know how to do this. I'm not good at talking. Wealthy people don't use their skills. They use other people's skills. Y'all know Henry Ford didn't have a middle school education, but he hired engineers. He hired accountants. He hired people who understood human resources. Why? Because he used other people's resources, because you don't need to have skills If you're employing a network, again, the value of a network is equal to the number of users squared. Somebody says, well, I don't know that many people. I'm not good at this because I don't know that. You don't need to know a lot of people. You know a few people who know a few people, and you know everybody on this planet through the few people you know. You guys have all heard, the 7 degrees of separation or 6 degrees of separation, that you know everybody on earth through the people who you know. And that's the value, again, of a network. And again, I've been building this industry for 15 years. It's all I've ever done, but this is new. We just launched this program. I've only been involved with this company for several months. The company is 2 years old. We just launched this daily guarantee program, and it is absolutely exploding our business over the last 6 weeks. This is your first time hearing about this. I promise you it's not going to be your last. You're going to hear about it again and again from friends, family, coworkers, people you go to church with. Why? Because if it makes sense to you, it's going to make sense to everybody else. I mean, you heard about Uber 2-3 years ago, and then you kept hearing about it over and over again. You know why? Because it makes sense. It's cheaper than a taxi. You know why you kept hearing about Netflix? You heard about Netflix 7 years ago, and then you kept hearing about it over and over again, because if it makes sense to you, it's going to make sense to everybody else. Everybody you know wants to save money. Everybody you know wants to protect their family. Everybody you know wants to make money. The problem is most people don't want to make money, selling snake oil to their friends and family. They want to make money doing something that is simple and something they can be proud of. They don't want to sell snake oil. They don't want to have to sell magic juice or vitamins. They don't want to sell, period. They just want to do what they're already doing. Share. Right now, people are sharing and other people are making money. The restaurants making money. The movies making money. The TV shows making money. Netflix is making money. Things that you're building, you're promoting. But here, you're promoting your own business and you're getting paid using the exact same skill set, and you can do it quickly. We have people on our team all across the country right now who are making $600 a month guaranteed. They've only been in the business for 4 weeks. $150 a month guaranteed. They've been in the business for 3 or 4 days. You can invite people to this same webinar tomorrow night. They can see this, and you can have your first 3 people right away. Right away, you make $250. If you have 3 people on this webinar tomorrow, they join, or you put 10 on this webinar and 3 of them join, you just made $250. If they become a platinum, you got $500. If those 3 people sponsor 3 people, whether they are platinum or gold, doesn't matter. If you have 3 people who sponsor 3 people in your first 30 days, you just made $1,000. You have 3 people on this webinar tomorrow, and they have 3 people the next day. You made $1,000 in 48 hours. It's insane. So we'll be doing this every day in the month of September. You have 3 people on this call tomorrow. They sign up. They have 3 people on the call the next day, so on and so forth. You can have 27 people on your team time on Wednesday just by getting 3 people started. So I'm excited about it. I mean, like I said, we already have a few thousand people in our organization. I've just been involved with this company for a few months, and it is exploding. Again, you heard about this today. You're going to hear about it again and again because it makes sense. 2 years from now, it'll be a household name. It'll still be a great opportunity, but it'll never be as big of an opportunity as it is right now, because right now nobody knows about it. And the people who are getting involved now are the ones who are going to make legacy incomes as this company becomes a household name in America. That's our time. Appreciate you guys being on. Get with the person who invited you on the call. Let them know whether you are interested in the business or you're interested in becoming a customer, or if you're not interested in either one, let them know. Maybe if you're not interested, you can refer someone who you know wants to make extra money, or somebody who you know likes to save money, and they'll get you plugged in. So if you're a 1 or a 2, somebody who's interested in the business or a customer, they will get you plugged into our team Facebook group. They'll put you on 3-way with the leader if you have questions, and we'll get you started. That's my time. Appreciate you guys being on. God bless, and good night.